So good afternoon everyone. This is the sixth lecture of Introduction to Physics. Last lecture we have discussed 20 fundamental quantity, that is a derived quantity and their dimension. Now we are continuing after that. So 21 I have taken angle. So angle, you know that arc length upon angle can be written as arc length upon radius. Theta is equal to L by R. So this is a length, this is also a length, so I can say that this is a dimensionless quantity, guys. This is a dimensionless quantity because length upon length cancel out each other, dimensionless, and unit is radian. Angle theta unit is radian. Now next, angular speed. Angular speed is nothing but theta by t. Angular speed is denoted by omega. Omega is equal to theta by t. As you know that theta has no dimension, so no dimension upon dimension of time. So I can say that this is nothing but m0 l0 t to the power -1. And unit, I know that its unit is per second, means radian per second, because I know that theta is radian per second. Angular acceleration, I'm just introducing some term which you will come across in circular and rotational motion. So angular speed, angular velocity, angular acceleration, these all things you will come along the circular and rotation topic. So angular acceleration is what? Angular acceleration alpha can be written as omega by t. So this omega has dimension of the above and this. So can I write, guys, dimension is nothing but this omega is t minus 1 upon t. So can I write, guys, this t minus 1 upon t. So this is nothing but m0 l0 t minus 2 and radian per second square. Radian per second square is the unit of the term. Now guys, moment of inertia. You have to remember one point about moment of inertia that I want to introduce here. As mass play the role in translatory motion, moment of inertia plays the same role in rotational dynamics. Here I want to tell you guys, like you say that F is equal to mass into acceleration. Na? So in rotational dynamics, rotational force is torque. Torque is equal to I into alpha. Similarly, you can write P is equal to M into V. Na? So in rotation L, this is linear momentum is equal to mass into velocity. Angular momentum is I into omega. This all resemble, we will see one by one. So moment of inertia is summation of mr square or mi ri. I will write I is equal to 1 to n. So this is nothing but, guys, m into L2. So dimension is m L2 and unit is kg meter square. Unit is kg meter square. Radius of gyration is a length. Radius of gyration is a distance. So I can also write that, guys, I is equal to mk square, where k can be written as I by m under root. I by m under root, where k is radius of gyration, guys. So this is ml2 upon m. When you take out, so this will be length. So radius of gyration, unit you will simply say that meter, guys. Unit you will say meter. Angular momentum, I told you angular momentum is nothing but I into omega, guys. Angular momentum is denoted by L, is nothing but I into omega. I, you know that moment of inertia dimension is ml2 and omega dimension is t minus 1, guys. See here, omega dimension is t minus 1. So this is t minus 1. So dimension is ml2 t minus 1. And unit, if I'm talking about, so guys, kg meter square per second. Kg meter square per second is the unit. Trigonometrical identity, whether it is sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, whatever, because this is theta is equal to p by, suppose sine theta is equal to p by h, length by length. So I can say that sine theta or cos theta, sine theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Similarly, cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. Cosec is 1 by sine theta. So h by p, sec is h by b. So guys, this all has no dimension at all because length by length cancel out each other. So dimensionless quantity. These are dimensionless quantity. So any angle, if I am talking about, they are dimensionless. Angle is dimensionless quantity, and angle sine theta cos theta has no unit also. Okay guys. So that's the next thing is time period. Time period is basically you have to take suppose I say that a time period of a second pendulum is 2 second. So time period is measured in second guys. So I can say that time period is second, so the dimension is only t. So m0 l0 t and unit is second. Okay guys. Frequency is 1 by time period. Time taken to complete one oscillation is frequency. Number of oscillation per second, f is equal to 1 by t. So can I write as t minus 1? So t minus 1 is second inverse, or sometimes it is also known as hertz. So frequency unit is hertz also, or per second. Okay guys. Now Planck's constant. This term Planck's constant you will study in modern physics. You know that energy is equal to E is equal to h nu, where h is Planck's constant, E by nu. Nu is frequency of radiation. E I can write as ml2 t minus 2, and nu I can write frequency is time taken by Measurement. Can I just simplify it? So this will become guys ml2 t to the power minus 1. So unit is joule into second. Joule into Planck's constant, unit is joule into second guys. Why? Because h nu, so h nu, so E by nu, E is joule and nu is 1 by second, to second will go up. Relative density, as you know that relative density you have I have discussed in fluid mechanics. Density of substance upon density of water at 4 degrees centigrade. I am writing density of substance. This is density of substance upon density of water at 4 degrees centigrade. Density of water at 4 degrees centigrade. Density of water at 4 degrees centigrade. So because I know that at 4 degrees centigrade density of water is maximum, so I can say that guys there is no dimension of this term again, because density is mass per unit volume, so they will cancel out each other, so no dimension at all. This is also a dimensionless quantity, no dimension or dimensionless quantity, and that's why unit is nothing. Velocity gradient, whenever you find the gradient guys, d by dx of v. So can I say that this velocity upon distance, velocity gradient, so anything gradient means that d by dx of that thing. So velocity is lt minus 1 and length, distance is a length l, so this cancel this, so dimension is t minus 1. m0 l0 t minus 1 is also can be written as, and the unit is actually guys, since it is gradient, so velocity upon length, so meter cancel out, so only remaining second inverse. Pressure gradient is pressure upon distance, dp by dx, pressure upon distance. So pressure to force per unit area na guys, force per unit pressure is force per unit area, ml minus 1 t minus 2, and this is l. So can I write guys, this is nothing but m l minus 2 t minus 2. So this is pressure is Pascal per meter. Okay guys, or Newton per meter. Actually Pascal is also abbreviated as Newton per meter square and meter inverse. So can I write guys, Newton meter to the power minus 3. This is also the unit. Force constant, you know that F is equal to kx. So k is equal to guys F by x. So ml2 mlt minus 2 upon l. So can I write as mt minus 2. mt minus 2 I have already discussed about this guys. Surface tension has the dimension of this surface tension, or force constant or surface tension having same dimension. Surface tension, this question also may be asked, which of the following has the same dimension, force constant and surface tension. force constant and surface tension has the same dimension, which is mt minus 2, and unit of force constant is Newton per meter. F by x na guys, Newton per meter. Heat or enthalpy, basically heat is a form of energy, so energy's SI unit is the dimension, so mL2T minus 2. Can I write mL2T minus 2 is the dimension of these things, and unit you all know that joule. Now guys, 35 onwards, whatever we are going to discuss, that is in thermodynamics. So actually we have started the topic of thermodynamics also, but I have not make a video after that, but I will definitely make. So that is the topic. Whatever the things after 35 onwards to the end of this lecture, we will see all the things of thermodynamics only. So specific heat guys is H is equal to, I can say that Q is equal to ms delta theta. Q is equal to ms delta theta. So S is nothing but guys Q by m delta theta. Q is heat na? So heat can I write mL2T minus 2. M is m and theta. Theta is equal to Kelvin. I thought that it's written as K. M and m cancel guys. So dimension will be L2T minus 2 K minus 1. The first term I have introduced Kelvin here guys. So unit is what? Joule, because this is joule. Joule per kg per Kelvin. Joule per kg per Kelvin is the SI unit of specific heat. Latent heat. You know that guys, Q is equal to M into L. So L is latent heat, Q by M. So simply I can write mL2T minus 2 upon M. So this M and M cancel. L2T minus 2. So joule per kilogram. Why this is joule guys? And this is kilogram. That is why I have written joule per kilogram. Thermal conductivity. So thermal conductivity you have not studied. So I want to try to give you simplest form. So heat into distance upon area into temperature into time. And where the term thermal conductivity comes guys, when you when you read conduction in thermodynamics, so there is a term thermal conductivity. So you can say that from there thermal conductivity will come. So heat, you know that form of energy. Distance, you know that heat is mL2T minus 2. I am writing guys one by one. So heat is mL2T minus 2 na? Distance is length, area is length square, temperature is Kelvin, and this is time is T. So can I say that L2 and 2 cancel? So dimension becomes M, L, only L remaining here guys, L and T to the power minus 3 na? Because T to the power 1 here and above minus 2, so T to the power minus 3, and the last term is K to the power minus 1. So this is the dimension you should keep in mind guys, dimension of thermal conductivity. I'll discuss thermal conductivity in detail when I'll discuss conduction. And unit is gas. Unit is a little bit, see, joule, because heat is joule into, and I can say that guys, it is nothing but, see, joule per second into, because this is time, joule, this I have taken, distance is meter, area is meter square. So can I write guys meter inverse, joule second meter inverse Kelvin inverse. This is SI unit of these things. Entropy. Now I'll discuss about entropy guys. So entropy and enthalpy, two things you have to. Enthalpy I have discussed here. Enthalpy is nothing but heat. Entropy is heat upon temperature guys. Okay, I can write entropy is nothing but heat upon temperature. So you can find the relation between entropy and enthalpy also. Entropy and enthalpy relation you can find out by this formula. So I can write this is mL2T minus 2 upon K. So I can write guys mL2T minus 2 K minus 1. So this is actually guys joule per Kelvin. Joule per Kelvin. Universal gas constant. You know that guys PV is equal to nRT. So R is gas constant, PV by NT. So guys PV is the dimension of work. So can I write guys mL2T minus 2 upon this n number of moles. So first time I am introducing mole. mole upon Kelvin. So can I write, guys, this is ml2t minus 2, ml2t minus 2, mole inverse and K inverse, mole inverse K inverse. So its unit is, guys, if I am talking about universal gas constant unit, joule per mole per Kelvin, because, guys, this PV is nothing but dimension of work, joule per mole per Kelvin. Boltzmann's constant is energy upon temperature. Similarly, guys, entropy and Boltzmann's constant having the same dimension. If you remember one, you can express. So heat upon you will 3 by 2 kT. This type of things you have studied in thermodynamics, 3 by 2 kT, like that. So heat upon temperature, because kinetic energy is 3 by 2 kT. K is Boltzmann's constant. So guys, K by T, kinetic energy by temperature, I can write Boltzmann's constant. Now, guys, this is very simple to express now, because heat, you know that ml2t minus 2 and temperature is Kelvin. So K I can write. So this is ml2t minus 2k minus 1. So what is the dimension, guys? Dimension is ml2t minus 2k minus 1. And this is nothing but joule per Kelvin inverse. Joule per Kelvin inverse. Stephen's constant. Stephen constant is nothing but energy, Ea t to power sigma, Ea sigma t to power 4, guys. This is, I'm not getting to this point. I'm giving you simplest form. Energy per unit area into time into temperature to the power 4 into temperature, A E sigma t to the power 4, A E sigma t to the power 4. This formula you will, emissivity formula, this you will read. So energy by area into temperature into temp t to the power 4. So I am writing that energy is nothing but ml2t minus 2 na? ml2t minus 2. This is nothing but L2 na? Time is t and k to the power 4. So L2 cancel, guys. So I write mt minus 3. See, mt minus 3 and k minus 4. Unit again itself is very complicated. Joule, because energy is joule per second per meter square Kelvin to the power minus 4. Now, guys, solar constant is nothing but energy per unit time into area into time. So you can simply say that, guys, this is energy is ml2t minus 2, area is L2 and time is t. So this L2 and L2 cancel. So can I write mt minus 3, and unit is nothing but the joule second inverse meter to the power minus 2, joule second inverse meter inverse square. So mechanical equivalent heat, W is equal to, you know that W is equal to J into H. W is equal to J into H. J is mechanical equivalent heat, can be written W by H. So guys, this work and heat has no dimension. So this is dimensionless quantity, dimensionless as well as no unit. So today we are stopping here. Now magnetic